Welcome to the August 13th, 2026 news edition for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm your host, and today we're going to walk through a few important updates from around the globe. Taking a quick look at today's top headlines, we've got four main stories to cover. We'll start with the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Naga Philippines Temple. Then, we'll check out some perspectives on missionary work from the Church News editorial desk. After that, we'll look at some recent international humanitarian efforts in Pakistan and wrap things up with an update on volunteer applications for the 2027 Salt Lake Temple celebration. Let's jump right into our first story, the Naga Philippines Temple groundbreaking. This ceremony took place on Saturday, August 8th. During the site's dedicatory prayer, Elder Stephen D. Shumway, who is a General Authority 70 and a member of the Philippines Area Presidency, spoke beautifully about this future house of the Lord. He called it a place of peace and sacredness, a place that will forever divide the light from the darkness of this world. He also shared a heartfelt plea, asking that everyone who visits the site will open their hearts and minds to receive the truths of the restored gospel of Jesus Christ. As for the actual construction, current plans show a one-story building measuring approximately 18,850 square feet. It's going to sit on a 9.11-acre site right in the Bicol region of Naga City, and the campus will also include an ancillary building and a meeting house. The groundbreaking event itself drew a great crowd, including local religious, education, military, and government leaders. Even the mayor of Naga City, Maria Leonor Obreda, was in attendance. This new temple is a wonderful reminder of the rapid church growth we've seen in the Philippines since it opened for missionary work back in 1961. With this addition, there are now 14 temples either dedicated, under construction, or announced across the nation. To put that into perspective, with over 900,000 members spread across roughly 1,400 wards and branches, the Philippines actually has the fourth largest population of Latter-day Saints in the entire world. Moving over to the editorial desk, let's talk about some perspectives on missionary work. Church News editor John Ryan Jensen recently published an insightful article reflecting on testimony and the foundation of missionary service, which was actually prompted by his own son's recent mission call. His article poses a central question about how our faith translates into action. Basically, what is our responsibility when we gain a testimony? To explore that, Jensen points to teachings from President Dallin H. Oaks, given during the June 2026 seminar for new mission leaders. President Oaks taught, our testimony of Jesus Christ is based on the revelations of God to his prophets and to us individually. He really emphasized that having a testimony is a profoundly personal matter, rooted directly in personal revelation through the Holy Ghost. Building on that, Jensen writes that whenever we gain a testimony of a gospel truth, we naturally have a responsibility to share it. He summarizes this concept using a very familiar modern phrase, see something, say something. The idea is that if we've witnessed God's goodness in our lives, we ought to tell others what we've seen. We share the pieces of truth he has revealed to us, even if we don't necessarily have all the answers quite yet. After all, heading into the mission field doesn't require a perfect knowledge of all things. If we look at Section 4 of the Doctrine and Covenants, the primary scriptural qualifications for missionary work are really about a willingness to serve and developing Christ-like characteristics. It's those desires to serve God, paired with faith, hope, charity, and love, that truly qualify a person for the work. Next, let's turn to our International Humanitarian Desk for an update on the Church's ongoing relief efforts in Punjab, Pakistan. The Church has been quietly supporting various nonprofits in the province following the devastating monsoon rains from June 2025, which tragically affected around 4 million people. Looking at the timeline, between November 25 and January 26, church donations enabled the Youth Development Foundation to distribute vital relief packages. This included food, winterized household items, hygiene kits, and medicine to combat waterborne diseases. Following that, in February 2026, the church partnered with the Society for Special Persons to provide customized wheelchairs and financial assistance to individuals with disabilities. Simran James, who oversees the church's humanitarian efforts in Pakistan, spoke highly of these joint initiatives. He said, "It is deeply touching to see that even in the worst of times, the human spirit and its capacity for good can shine through. Many helping hands came together to restore a light of hope amidst the devastation of the floods." And these efforts in Pakistan are really just one piece of a much larger global initiative. According to the church newsroom, since 2001, the church has provided wheelchair assistance and mobility aids to people in 134 different countries and territories. It's incredible to think that this massive outreach is made possible primarily through the generous humanitarian aid donations from lay members. Finally, bringing things closer to home, let's look at an update regarding Salt Lake Temple volunteers. The volunteer application period has just been extended for next year's Salt Lake Temple celebration in Temple Square. So if you've been thinking about getting involved, applications will remain open through September 14th. Organizers note that most volunteers will need to commit to at least 8 weeks of service during the celebration in 2027, which generally looks like a single 3 to 4 hour shift each week. However, there is some good news for those with tighter schedules. 1-week service opportunities are now available for a few select positions within security, parking, and transportation. Right now, there are 11 volunteer roles reopened on what they're calling the Rejoice team, and applicants get to select their top 3 choices. We're talking about roles like guest services representatives, memory creators who help take photos for visitors, security personnel, and shuttle ambassadors. You can submit your application online at templesquare.org, and while you're there, you can read detailed job descriptions for all the roles, including the wonderful Joy Squad. To give you an idea of why people are signing up, Duncan Watt, an applicant for the Joy Squad from Heber City, Utah, shared his motivation. He said, "I want to be a part of something so incredible that I'll be able to tell my future children and grandchildren about. It's definitely going to be a historic event, expected to draw millions of global visitors." If you apply, you'll start finding out in September if you've been accepted, and initial training kicks off this fall. From laying new foundations in the Philippines to extending a helping hand in Pakistan, today's updates really remind us of the incredible global impact of our shared faith. Please support us by following, liking, and sharing this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.